How you doing, everybody? Lone Wolf here with another episode of Kingdom Hearts 3. In the last episode, I took down Data Isa, or Cyax, or whatever the heck his name is, however you pronounce it. I don't know, nor do I care. Yes, so this was the most difficult one, as most of you know, or at least as one of you know, because I only have one view, which I don't mind very much. Most of you know, I hate blocking. I absolutely hate blocking. Well, this fight, you have to block, or you die. You have to block, or you die. Let's get into it, because you know what? That sounds like fun. Someone who hates blocking has to block, or they die. I'm making this sound a little bit harder than it is. Like, this is difficult, don't get me wrong, but if you already know how to block and everything, then this should be a piece of cake. Now, every single run I did, I made sure that if I died and I used the Koopa coin in his first green bar, then I made sure to just stop right there. If I missed more than one block during the actual beginning of this fight, then I would start over. If I didn't attack him when I had the chance at the beginning of the fight, then I would start over. And that's all because I want to do the maximum amount of damage I can to him, because the best way to do damage to him in this fight isn't through straight up attacking him. It's letting his bullets attack him. Seriously, this might be one of the longest fights I have to do. I don't know any of the other fights so far besides Marluxia, I believe, because I tried to fight him a few times after just to see what blocking patterns I need. That's right, I got so into blocking here, I developed my own blocking patterns. But here you'll see, after a while he gets so tired that you go into a showdown, and once you wait long enough, he'll move, and you just tap X. In order to do that, it stuns him with the guns away from him, and you can go crazy. Do all the damage that you need to do there, if anything. Not only that, after a while he might back you into a corner after this combo right here, and if you just keep blocking through this entire thing right here, he'll continuously shoot right about here, and that's when you can attack him. He leaves himself open for attack right there. Otherwise, jump up when you see him charging up, and if you see the blue bullets, then just wait for the red ones to come to you first. I didn't require rage mode that much. For anyone who's wondering right now, I'm just going over the process I went through to get through it really quickly, because I feel bad that I didn't talk that much in the last episode. Like, I know the fight was interesting and stuff, but I'm gonna have to get used to talking more, because I'm about to start a whole new Let's Play. Once this is over, in about a week or so, I have no idea, I'm going to do as many fights as I can on stream, and as many fights as I can in recording. So yeah, when he stormed down the bullets, I made sure that I got close enough to the thing to where if I started blocking right when it's about to hit me, it would continuously block, so even if he's shooting me while I'm in it, it's still blocking and everything. And most of his bullets go back to him. That's how you're going to do a bulk of the damage. His bullets will attack him, and then after a while you can either showdown or wait for an opening like this right here. This exact moment where he starts charging at you, attack. And you have to do it as soon as he stops, because if not, he'll teleport away and then continue a whole new chain of attacking and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, now that it's done with, I can say that it's fun. And that's what I've been doing a lot with stuff. I haven't been deciding if it's fun during the thing. I've decided that it's fun after. Like, I've had a lot of fun fighting these guys. Like, I've been learning a lot of new techniques. And after a while, I decided I wanted to become the best gamer that I could. And I knew that would require a lot of blocking, status effect moves, and stuff like that. So this is really helping me, and it was fun to do so. Oh man, it gets crazy further down. So this is post-commentary. That's kind of why I'm kind of calm right now, instead of, oh, no, like, you gotta make sure he doesn't hit you, and stuff. I barely had to use... Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, I had to use a lot of items right here. High potions and ethers were my saviors throughout this. I had to sell a lot of stuff in order to get them, as well as a full course bonus of just basic meals that I made before I finished the game. So yeah, showdowns, take him down, and then anytime he's just standing around or whatever, try to heal with items if you can, or with your magic bar. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but anytime I messed up on this, because I did mess up at least one time, anytime I messed up with the showdown thing, I started over. Because that's how I was going to do the most of my damage. But if he hits you with that, you get stunned for a quick second, and then he starts to combo you a lot. So, yeah. Once you get into the habit of blocking a lot, it actually becomes easier. Like, I've done this fight, I'd say about 45 times, roughly 45 times, at least to get it down right, because I did not block at all my first 12 times fighting him, and then after that, I did the stream where I realized I probably did have to block more. So I've been doing trial and error runs for a while, trying to see what's the best way. And I found out the only way to get him far down enough was to either go for a straightforward assault, which would probably get you killed very early on, but I tried a straightforward assault and got him down to where there were only 2 bars left. You can do that, and if you're really good at it, you could probably finish him off. I was terrible though, because I wasn't paying attention. I got too nervous and stopped, and got comboed into a bunch of stuff. So blocking was my best method. I finally decided that it wasn't my goal to actually attack him. It was my goal to let his bullets attack him, his own shots attack himself. And this was really difficult, very time consuming and everything, but it works. And I wouldn't do anything else if I had to do it again. And I'm not doing it again, because if I have to do it again, I'm going to throw this game out. And I don't want to do that. I want to give this game away, because I don't really like selling off my games or anything like that. I prefer to give them away. I gave away Knack 2 to my cousin. And I'm planning to give this away to one of my very loyal subscribers and friends. So I hope that he enjoys it. If he doesn't already have it, he already knows who he is. Anyway, always make sure to target on, because about 13 to 15, I kept forgetting to target onto him, and the camera went in crazy directions. Let's just say that. Whenever he's getting into the combo to where he's walking around and then he uses the portals behind him to shoot you randomly, well, he can shoot you straight from behind. So if you're facing one way and they're facing another way, even if you block, you're still going to get hit, and then he'll combo you. This was the perfect opportunity to heal right here whenever he summoned this thing, and then all I had to do was remember to actually block about 4 or 5 times. If I get the if I get at least 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 4, then I would be perfectly fine. Then I also have to remember I would start at the center, and he would start assaulting me again. Man, it's been a while since I've talked this long without a stream. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. There's a lot more that I have to cover when it comes to it, and I'm going to try and make it as interesting as I can. So for just a bit longer, I'm going to talk, and then I'm just going to let the fight play out as it is. At this point, I became extremely scared. If I'm being honest, hands sweating like crazy to the point where I have like a dent in my controller because my brother threw it at the wall for some reason earlier today. For some messed up reason, he threw it at the wall. Anyway, there's a dent in it. And I was afraid I was going to get shocked. That's how much I was sweating. Because, like, I did not want to lose this. I've done this way too many times. And the food course bonus that I have only lasts about 20 more minutes. So usually what I do with the food course bonus is that if I don't win and I just feel like straight up giving up, trying again later when I have a clear head and everything, listen to music and stuff, calm down, I just straight up turn the game off without saving. So that way it takes me back to where I have a 31 minutes left. This part right here was really scary. I had to go into rage mode to make sure my health was full, and then I would zoom around, dodging as much as I can until I get the energy to heal once again. I would use that heal, and then I would start dodging like crazy. Then we came to this point. Now, I thought this would be simple. Okay, I can see all 3 bullets. But these new blue energy rounds that he was shooting, yes, that's my first time using the Cooper coin. That scared me. That scared the life out of me right there. But these new energy rounds that he was using, they also scared me, because you can't block against them no matter what form you take. I used the ultimate form. The ultimate form. I'm calling it ultimate because it's the ultimate keyblade. Ultimate form, and it didn't work that well. And he develops a whole new shooting pattern. See right here, instead of doing what he did before, he shot out about 6 of them from behind him and stuff. And then he starts doing the blue energy round quicker. This is really where I became heavily reliant on items and stuff, because like I have my healing and everything, but if I don't use it when I need it, then that's really gonna mess me up. And this is when I realized I could attack him, because I didn't do it before. As you could see, I didn't attack him, even though I told you guys to. I was trying to make sure that you were ready for that. I didn't attack him before, but when I realized that I could attack him at the beginning of that, you know, at the end of that cycle and the beginning of a new one, I realized how much more damage I could be doing. Okay, so he starts firing off more of these blue energy rounds, which really confused the heck out of me. And then he did this first. Blue energy round, and then shots fired, portal, and I could attack him straight up right there. But I took too long. Too bad. I used that time to heal and everything, and then he started making it rain bullets. The rest of his shooting pattern was sort of normal. Like, after this, yeah, it kept going even though it was supposed to stop. And then it ended after I got inside of the actual, yeah. So I got inside, this happened, and then I believe this is the last one. Yep, that's the last one. You can block those, but it really doesn't do anything for you, so I advise trying to jump over them and then being ready to block more energy rounds coming your way. So whenever he fired that energy round off, like he charged it up and fired it off, instead of looking at it, this kind of helped me. Instead of looking at it, I just looked at him, waited for those red energy rounds to be fired off, and then I knew that at the end of the red energy rounds, the blue one would hit me. Then he'd start like 2 portals at the side, they'd hit me, then the blue one again, and I'd have to be careful of that. Now this is where I did another main bulk of the damage right here, when I realized I could actually attack him again. And I got my ultimate form after healing. This made dodging and blocking a lot easier because I could see how limited my blocking was with this. Like, I didn't realize how limited my blocking was. Like, once I tap it, it's only going to go off for a short amount of time. I didn't realize that. I thought, once I tap it, it's ready. And that was my mistake for the 20th time? I don't remember. But I knew that once I attacked it, then... I mean, once I blocked it, then it would be a very short amount of time. And I also realized that no matter what form I took, I couldn't block those blue rounds. This happened by accident, by the way. After that, I healed so I can get inside once I dodged. And then he started bombarding me with bullets again. These ones in the portal. And then from the top. And I really was scared because I knew my Koopa coin was gone. So I had to be extremely careful. He wasn't using the showdown as much anymore, and I guess that's a part of the second phase. I had to be really careful here. I had to heal a bit, then I had to use rage mode to get full health, or at least close to full health. No, full health. Dodge around, wait for my magic meter, and he kept hitting wherever I struck, so I had to be careful. I noticed the small X pattern that he made in the floor. I wrist charged, then I used the finisher. Like, I made sure to actually use the finish, so that way I could get out of there quicker. Because if you're stuck in rage mode, just go to your finish, and then that's it. And then I healed up once all was said and done. Then he just started walking around for me, and I knew what that meant, so I just continued, rinse and repeat everything that I've done up to this point. Now this fight, it dragged on for longer than I thought. In fact, I've been here for about 2 hours entirely, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't enjoy a lot of it until it was over. Like, I felt a heavy amount of relief once it was over, and that was a lot, to be honest. Yes, also watching Sora with all these Keyblades just going around him while he blocks and stuff, like that really made my day, and I realized once I couldn't block those blue energy rounds, I just started teleporting around instead of trying to wait and get hit by them. Every time I came close to dying, I was extremely scared, even though I have withstand combo, and I believe like 2 hit HP or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but it's like I can remain on 1 HP if I have more than one, and I get like it's basically like an endure kind of thing, to where I can endure on 1 HP even though I get something that's probably fatal. Like I had both of them equipped and everything, so I knew that I wouldn't really fall too easily, and I couldn't heal during these times. I really had to make sure I was paying attention during these times, because if I didn't and I tried to heal, I probably would have died. And as close as I wasn't going to let that happen, so I knew what I had to do was just take the hits, block them, and then dish out as much damage as I could. And what pains me is that I couldn't get close enough during that time, but what made it better is that he made this part easy for me. As you see, all of his moves are telegraphed during this section of it, so all I had to do was follow this pattern and attack him at this point. And I knew that once I got close, I would not stop attacking until it was over. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell notification button, so that way you know whenever I take down the next organization member. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one, maybe a stream. Bye.